Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we got a little fun, creative side project that I've wanted to do for a while, and with the help of my friend Stevie Roth, we got it to work. So what you're seeing here is Halo MCC on a PS Vita. And if you guys forgot what a PS Vita was, it's one of those handheld consoles that Sony made a long time ago. But now we actually have Halo MCC running pretty well on the Vita. So for this video, we're just gonna play it and just see what it's like to play MCC or Halo 3 on MCC on a PS Vita. And yeah, here we go. So the controls are a little funky on this. And there's a few reasons why, and it's because like most things, we didn't quite properly map everything. We got it to a playable state, but there's a few weird things because like on the back of the Vita, there's like a touchpad on the back, and I have to hold this like a really weird way. Otherwise, if my fingers touch the touchpad, there's some weird controls that are like binded to the touchpad, and you know MCC is not really meant for like touch controls, not on the Vita at least. And it's like really weird to use them, so it messes with things quite a bit. Now, if you were wondering how this is running on a Vita, because MCC doesn't natively run on a PS Vita, well, that is because we are using Moonlight to run this on a Vita. Moonlight is like a remote play like game streaming app that you can use, and it works with like NVIDIA GeForce. What do you call that? The Shield streaming thing, whatever, on GeForce Experience, and that's how it works. So, in case you were wondering, we are not actually like running this natively on a Vita. Like, it is not like installed because that would not be possible. Because first of all, the Vita's specs are so low compared to like what you would need to run MCC. And third of all, the Vita's like architecture isn't even like supported for MCC. MCC only runs on like x86 PCs, whereas the Vita uses an ARM CPU, if I remember correctly. So yeah, this is through streaming. It's not like full cloud streaming like Xbox Cloud, like xCloud or whatever. It is in fact local streaming. There's actually like a PC in the other room just running MCC, and then I'm playing this on the Vita via that connection. But aside from that, you know, it all works really well. The delay is fine, and like I barely notice any input delay at all. It's pretty smooth, and the connection's pretty stable as well, if you like manage the settings correctly. But of course, like I said earlier, the control's a little weird because the Vita does not have like enough buttons compared to an Xbox controller. Not unless you do some funky configuration with a touchpad on the back. But even then, I'm not sure like if that'll work fine. But yeah, that's basically all the ups and downsides of doing this with the Vita. I guess like the other thing is like it is kind of weird playing Halo with like a PlayStation layout. I know like on PC you can use a PS5 controller to play Halo, but I've actually never tried it before personally. So to me, this is kind of like a odd experience because PlayStation and Xbox controllers have different layouts. But if you do play MCC on PC with a PlayStation controller, then you're probably already used to something like this. And I guess like once you get used to it, it does work kind of well. Now, the closest like controller button layout that we used to kind of like, oh no, okay, good, there's no gap there. Alright, the closest layout we used was Bumper Jumper. I don't know if there's any others that are even more optimal for a Vita, but Bumper Jumper worked because we did change a few of the buttons. Like we still made jump the A or the X button really, and then with these button layouts that we modified, we just can't dual wield or swap grenades, so we sacrificed those. But everything else is Bumper Jumper. Oh, and also we can't jump or melee because there's no bumpers on the Vita. So that's probably something that we'd have to customize with a touchpad. But for the Warthog run here, I don't really need to jump or melee. Oh no, I can't jump. We remapped the jump to the X button, my bad. We just can't melee, that's it. Or swap grenades and dual wield, and reload dual wielded weapons. Alright. But I can honk the horn on the Warthog. I don't know if you can hear that well in the recording. But you know, like, this kind of concept is interesting because you may be thinking, like, what's the point of this? Like, why would we want to stream Halo from a PC to a Vita when we just play on the PC itself, right? Well, I mean, you know, Sony did just announce that PlayStation Portal streaming device that they have, where it's literally just a handheld Android device, but you could stream your PS5 or PS4 games or whatever to that handheld device. If you haven't heard of the PlayStation Portal, it's you can probably look it up. It was just announced like a week ago, and a lot of people do question the purpose of it, but I guess Sony thinks there's a market for that. And Nintendo did the same thing too with the Wii U gamepad, because like you could just play your games on your TV or monitor on your console locally, or you could stream it to like a mobile device, like a handheld screen somewhere else in the house. And yeah, I guess enough people are interested in that Sony felt that they should make that. And this is basically what the PlayStation Portal is gonna like work like. You have just instead of with a PC, it's with a PS5 on a PlayStation Portal, but you have, you know, a local device, and it just streams it to your Portal anywhere in the house. Only in this case, we're using the Vita as a PlayStation Portal, and it works great, and I think it's really cool. And plus, since you're using the local internet, there's less latency, less like, you know, lag and stuff like that compared to like full-on cloud streaming from a server that's like miles away from you. But the concept is interesting and it works well. But it's not a brand new concept either. There's been like local home streaming services before in the past, like Steam Link and all that. So it's not like a truly like revolutionary concept, but it is a fun way to play games, and it is totally doable this way too, using Moonlight on a jailbroken PS Vita. Yeah, I didn't mention that earlier, but the Vita can't do this like normally. You have to jailbreak it. But yeah, we have just done the entire Warthog run of Halo 3 on MCC on a PS Vita. And there we go. Alright, so there you guys have it. That was playing Halo 3 on MCC on a PlayStation Vita or PC. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. Leave any other thoughts you have, leave them in the comments down below. If you want us to try playing Halo on any other weird device out there, just let us know. We definitely have a few other ideas in the works that need some more time to figure out. But yeah, just let us know like what else you'd like to see Halo like running on. But anyways, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.